and welcome to Consulting Room 5 with me, Dr. Sue. Last week, we had Dr. Newman Arthur join us in the consulting room, where we discussed what stress is, techniques for managing stress, and various strategies for coping with stress. This week, we are excited to be joined by a popular gospel musician who will share how she manages stressful situations as both a mother, a career woman, and a serious worker. We also have a clinical psychologist on Zoom who will help us relate our discussion to a real-life scenarios. We'll take a short break, and then when we come back, we'll dive more into it. Welcome back. You are in Consulting Room 5 with me, Dr. Sue. Our guest for today is a gospel musician, Joyce Blessing. She is a farmer. She's a businesswoman. She has 3 strong, beautiful children. And you know, she's so beautiful. You're welcome, Joyce.
Thank you.
You know your song that I like? Unchangeable Jesus.
After you, no you.
The way you do that thing.
Jesus, not correct.
So correct. You're welcome, my dear.
Thank you.
You look splendid.
Thank you.
Wow, 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 wow. That's nice. So, Joyce, how have you been? Your whole music life and everything. How have you been to this time?
Very, very well. Everything is going on. You see, that's why I have a song called Correct. So everything is correct.
Everything is correct. I can see that, everything. Hello, we also have Dr. Newman Arthur, who was with us last week. We discussed stress management, how to cope with stress and everything. Dr. Newman is on Zoom with us. Hello, Dr. Newman.
Yeah, hello, hi.
Hey, Doctor.
Michelle, hi.
Oh, sure, super.
Jesus, not correct.
So correct.
Doctor, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
So we are going to have a discussion with Lady Joyce, and doctor will also come in when there are issues with health related that are health related. Yeah. So Joyce, when we say stress, have you had any stress related issues that has really kicked you?
Okay, so let me say hi to all my fans and everyone who is watching me right now. You see, Ghana, the stress is everywhere.
Inevitable.
Because a woman, and then, you know, there are a lot of things about stress. So when you come to a musical way, they have, when you go to social media, you know, nowadays we use social media to promote the songs.
Your songs?
So, so now I can say every artist has been consistent on social media, for example, TikTok and stuff. So that is whereby the stress also starts. You see, the criticisms, what people will say about you, some will say good, some will say bad.
Negative.
You know, you have people that will love you, you have people that will
just hate you.
They all will bring you that small stress. But you see, for us, we have the remedy to stress because music can cure stress one time.
It's a stress reliever.
So the stress, I won't say I've not been through, I've been through it, but the music that I do always help me to overcome them.
That's true.
Because when you are stressed in the brain, you just relax, you have your cool music, you listen to it.
But how are you able to identify that this situation is a stressful situation?
Okay, so in our career, for example, releasing a whole album or a song, it comes with a stress because you have to do costumes, you have to get the props, you have to go to locations for the video shooting, you go to studio for recordings. As a mother, you come home, you cook small, you wash, you do this, you know, everything, it's a whole lot. So you have a lot on your mind.
Wow. So that's
in our musical line that we do. These are the areas that we attract the stress.
That's true.
So one person, you have to get everything done, and you have to make sure that what you are putting there, it's also the best. So you're always thinking how to go about it, getting ideas. Sometimes you won't sleep at night. You'll be going through, go asking questions. You want to find answers. You want to know the colors that you want to blend. For after that, then you have to also pray along the line.
Along the
so
line.
all these things, when they come together, you get the stress.
Dr. Newman, please, are you here with us? Doctor, I hope you heard.
I'm around, pa. I'm listening carefully. Because I like her song, so I'm listening carefully.
She's a powerful musician. I love her songs too.
Thank you.
Unbreakable.
Thank you.
Doctor, so in this situation, in her situation as a musician, how people criticize her, and as a mother, and she does other things, how would she cope with stressful situations like this?
Yeah, I would say that people like her are amazing. They are not normal. Impact makers are not normal, because the things that they go through just to make impact on easy. It's not simple. So sincerely, when I meet people like her, I really appreciate and admire them for the work that is done. And if you meet anybody who is successful, it takes something else.
Yeah.
Obi, someone say, I'll start producing my own music. You don't know what you are saying. Even maintaining, some standard and be relevant for generations. Because if you look at Auntie Joyce, for example, you realize that she's been very, very consistent and relevant over years. Maintain that consistency. On easy. For that alone, I respect her greatly.
Thank you.
So, like as a clinical psychologist, how do you advise people? Because I'm sure she's not the only one going through such a thing.
Yes. So what happens? Let me suggest 3 things. The first one is you need to have a certain positive attitude towards everything. Such that you are not overly negative about events in your life. You go online, people are negative. You come home, people are negative. Your own life, you look at some of the things, your failures and stuff. When you are overly negative about things, you realize that your stresses go up. I think the last time we talked about internal stresses, how you think about yourself, how you feel about things and stuff. So you need to maintain a certain positive mindset about yourself, about your craft, about everything around you. Because it starts from there. So if you know who you are, you know what you're doing, and you are out there and you know exactly what you're doing, it helps you deal with all these negativity and stuff around. So being very positive about your life and what you're doing really helps. And secondly, I would encourage self-care. Self-care means that at some point you need to spend time for yourself, to live for you, to take care of you, to appreciate you and what you do. Because if you are out there, there is a tendency of always wanting to make others happy and not yourself.
Sure.
So impact makers have a big challenge of taking care of themselves, such that whatever they are giving to others, they are also giving to themselves. Unfortunately, if you are out there and you are successful, you draw so much attention. People are coming to you. Even when you are dressing and stepping in town, you are thinking about people. When you're going to talk somewhere, you are thinking about people. When you're even producing music, you are thinking about people. So if you are not careful, you'll be more people-driven instead of driven by you and what makes you happy.
Doctor, she is doing it for people. So if she doesn't care about what people say... Yeah,
well, what it means is that there should be some balance. Whilst you do it for them, make sure you don't leave yourself in the equation. And she mentions she's a mother, particularly for women. Women would ask their husbands or their kids what they will eat, and they will cook for them to come and eat, right? And she would also eat some. Sometimes, why not ask yourself, what would I eat? So that they also come and eat what you want.
Exactly.
That's nice.
So if you are not careful out there, before you realize every single day of your life is for others, and you really don't think about you. So self-care, invest in you, step out, exercise, eat well, go have fun somewhere, alone time with yourself, away from all the other things, so that you can also, preserve your health and your mental well-being. Then thirdly, what advice is that every leader or person out there may need someone they can talk to, may need someone they can cry on, may need someone they can confide in, who can comfort, encourage them, and to push them. You will always need that person. Like David had Nathan, and all that. You always need that person that is correct enough to listen to you, for you to vent. Because really, sometimes the expectations around your life is so much that, going to share your story with another person, it also it becomes difficult.
Yeah.
So if you are not careful, you want to keep a lot to yourself, because nobody would understand you. Because every leader out there, it's a human being also. They feel, they experience. And sometimes you don't even know who to cry on. You don't even know who to go share your story with without being judged. And the person can be there as a pillar and support. And unfortunately, too, if for some reason you don't have a family that cares about you and is there, maybe a spouse, something, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot.
So, doctor, how would you, sorry for cutting you, but how would you identify that trusted person that you can talk to?
People who have demonstrated some level of concern and character over time. Trust is built over time. And sometimes if it's with a professional, it helps. So some people may have counselors that they can run to all the time, or a psychologist, someone that is a professional enough to be able to understand and help them. Because you will need that encouragement, that push and stuff like that. And it's not easy at all. And again, keeping your family safe from the bashing of the society, from the interruptions in your own privacy, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. So if for example, someone like Joyce, who is doing well and in the midst of all challenges is able to still come out and smile, people like that have to be applauded, because it's not easy at all. Because sometimes you are down.
So I'm applauding.
Sometimes you are down, and her song will come, or a song will come, and she may even be there not even knowing that someone is alive because of her song. So people like that who are doing well, family becomes a challenge, because sometimes you may even neglect the needs of your family, because you have to meet deadlines, you have to be there. So if you don't have a nuclear family system that really cares about you, support, and would push you and encourage you, you may need that other person who you can cry on. And I think that help would help keep you. So being positive about things, self-care, and also someone who can be there, I think it generally can help.
Doctor, you said her music has been a kind of a stress reliever to people, and even you. So how does music in general help with stress relieving?
Music actually releases some chemicals in the body that it's for wellness. So things like dopamine, things like oxytocin, things like endorphins, things like serotonin. These are happy, neurochemicals. All of us, we have a brain, we have a nervous system, and we have things we call neurotransmitters. These chemicals in the body is what makes us feel good. So, for example, when you hug someone, it feels good because those chemicals are released. During intimacy, it feels good, those chemicals are released. The same way music, actually affects multiple brain areas that deals with your emotions, how you think and all that. And so when you listen to good music, it suits you. It makes you feel better. It's part of the things that we do. There's even a whole therapy called music therapy.
Music therapy.
There are music therapists around. Okay. Maybe one of them, you may have to, one of your shows, she may come around. Maurami. Maurami, she plays music, she sings.
Yeah, I know her. She's a friend.
Music therapy is an amazing, so for people like her music goes very, very far. And you have no idea. Those who are suicidal and the song will come. It's only heaven that you know the impact of your music. Because you have no idea, you know. I remember one of her songs, I think it was even she was part of a team of musicians who, this lady PSC's song, I think you were a team.
YME.
YME. You know, the part you sang, you know, I think your part gets to the end. You know, I remember doing that music. When it gets to that part, I would try and replay just that part. Just to
Wow. That's amazing.
You know, there's some, you have a unique way of adding to music that makes it nice.
Thank you.
That is why I can remember.
Wow. That's amazing, Joyce. Yeah. So now we know how music can have impact, how music can relieve stress. So can you give us a freestyle?
Okay, let me do the new one. After you, now you.
Now you.
Jesus, now you. Hey, after you, now you. Oh, now you. Unchangeable Jesus. After you, now you. Unchangeable Jesus. After you, Jesus, now correct. So correct. So correct. So correct. Unchangeable Jesus, after you. I see, you ready to Hey, you ready to na mi bebodi ya bomrane wan dia ya mameta.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Udi etie na wo yo batampa okukroko onwanwe ni nyame potentim metwero wa mempanhye ye wama mani menwase hwese de wo wagye me matamfo nsem nyame eyame nwanwa odi ne nwosra no so afo mi trim wabubu me potre second batch no say why ne say ne o kan no pepepe wachira me fe irade wanu masam ye de no mistake.
Oh, no mistake.
That Jesus now correct.
Oh, so correct. Perfecto.
Hey, unfailing, unchanging, unfailing, unchangeable Jesus. After you, now you.
Oh, my dear. Oh, that's so lovely. Thank you. And the voice alone, you know, the voice alone is amazing. Anyway, so, Doctor, are you still there?
Where will I go?
Were you listening to that?
I'm here.
So this is a very cool song, a new song that she has brought on the market, and I'll give you 2 seconds to talk about that at the end of the program. Yeah. So what kind of stressful situations have you really as a mother? I heard your issues on social media. Yeah. Would you like to tell us a little bit about it, how you managed it, and all that?
Okay, so as Doctor was saying, you see, the celebrities are one people that go through stress that they can even not talk about them because everybody feels like, oh, you are there, oh, you are superhero, oh, you are Superman or Superwoman, so everything worked like cool for you. So when you try to, you know, express what you're going through to somebody, you'll be like, hey. Also, so every time you keep things to yourself, you keep a lot of things to yourself, and you stress inside and in your mind.
Tracy.
So and some of them also are going through marital issues and stuff.
Yeah.
Those things are also very deadly. For us.
Yeah.
For me, I've been through a lot there, and God have taken me out from there. When I was in it. The one remedy that I was having was not to listen to the
media.
What people are saying.
Yeah.
The negative ones.
The negative.
I don't pay attention to them. I don't even listen to them. And if you are my friend and you come and tell me, Joyce, I heard them saying this stuff about you, and then I'll send you the link so that you can click on and then go and listen. I won't talk to you again. When you call me, I won't even pick. And then when you send me a message, I won't even open it.
Yeah.
So I won't go there and listen so that it will, bother my mind. So those things are the things that helped me when I was in that situation. I didn't listen to people who were talking negative about me and stuff. I stopped listening to them. So and through that, God helped me through that hard.
Were you using your music as a stress reliever?
That was one weapon. That was where I realized that I've been gifted. People were saying out there, you see, you bless people out there. You always try to bring out the best in you to bless people. But the moment you go through situations and your own song is motivating you, that's where you realize, oh, nyame, ache me ache de. And I went back, listening to my own song, watching my own videos. The way I was seeing in the video, sometimes some of my funny kind of videos, I was
gestures and how you.
And I would just forget the problems.
Oh,
so and my
amazing.
music helped me a lot, and other music also. So music, it's something that I think what the music can give you, money cannot buy. That's what I realized, because
it's so soothing. Anyway, on this note, we will take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll discuss more. She will give us some advice as a musician and also what she has been through. And then Doctor is also on standby to tell us a few things. We'll go on a quick break. Welcome back. You are watching Consulting Room 5 with me, Dr. Sue. I have my guest, Unbreakable.
Thank you.
And we have also on Zoom Dr. Newman Arthur, who is a clinical psychologist and is helping us on how to manage stress, how to cope with stressful situations. So, my dear, usually, during festive seasons, you do back-to-back music. How do you cope with that? And how do you manage yourself to look good, to also let us see that everything is fine, and then you come on air to deliver?
So for me, I have a lot doing at the back door, and the music is on the front door. I'm a farmer. So I have divided the days.
What produce do you have?
Cocoa.
Cocoa farmer. Oh, wow.
I want to have like 50 acres of cocoa.
Wow.
So I've started with 10 acres.
So you started with 10 acres already?
I started 2021.
Oh.
And by the grace of God, I'm very close to the harvest. So
I'll come and join you with the harvest.
You will come.
With the harvesting.
That would be nice. That would be nice. So I have divided the days. For Mondays and Tuesdays are not that busy days for us, the artists, unless maybe you have released.
So no, let's say Christmas.
Okay, Christmas is very busy. It's very busy. So I'll be going around from places to places. Sometimes I travel out of the country.
Okay.
So what I do is the people around me, I treat them very well. So they also have a good heart for me.
Okay.
Because I treat them like my own.
Okay.
So when I'm not there, they also take good care of my kids.
Okay.
And then people around me. So one thing I've learned, that if you're a celebrity, or if you are that person up there and you step on people, you don't appreciate people. That was when you also find it difficult to keep your things when you are not there.
Yeah.
But when you treat everybody equally, they love you from their heart. So when you are not there, they will be keeping your things for you, and they will be monitoring for you. They will be calling you. So I know that's helped me a lot. So when I'm busy out there, I have people that also are occupying the space for me.
For you.
Yeah, so
Wow.
that's how I do it.
Dr. Arthur,
Yes.
so
Yes.
people in her situation, people like us, corporate workers, mothers, who are taking so many responsibilities, is it advisable that maybe last week you said we should we shouldn't aim extremely too high that it will break us down. You said that, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So aside that, looking at your responsibilities, looking at the roles that you play in the society, do you think that it's advisable for career mothers, career women, people like Joyce, people like myself and other people who do so many things? Do you advise that we should continue doing that?
Or I think that generally, if you are able to, one of the things you do should be something you are passionate about. And that would even ease your stress.
Yeah.
So, for example, I do many things, but when I have to go and talk to people, educate them on mental health, it's part of my passion. So it's not stress for me. It's actually a stress reliever for me. So you can do multiple things and make sure that one of them is what you are passionate about, so that that doesn't add to your stress, but that also becomes a stress reliever for you. And I love how she's coping, that you should build a system around you such that the systems will take care of the things that you may not be able to take care of. You know, so what it means that whatever you are involved in, love the people, train them well, build a system that handles some of the things. Because whatever you do, one day we will die. And when you die, should everything collapse because you are dead? No. So if you're able to build effective systems around you, then you don't have to be everywhere at every time. You know, because you break down. You can't be everywhere. So even in the house, like there should be a system of help in the house, so that depending on even the age of your kids can be responsible for small things in the house. Right? At a certain age, your kids should be able to bath themselves. They should be able to clean. They should be able to wash the plates. You know, some of those things you can train people around. If it's about your job, you can actually build a system around your job such that people may be doing it whilst you play the supervisory role, so that you are not directly involved in some of those things. So probably you have to define what you're doing as a person and find out the systems you should put in place. So that for me, for example, I can travel for some months and I know that whatever is behind me will be taken care of. Because you build systems around you. And all of us may have to be generationally, inclined. When you die now, what happens to everything you are setting up? You know, what systems are in place? A lot of businesses in Ghana shut down just because the person who is owning the business is too involved. You know, such that in the person's absence, everything just shuts down.
Yeah.
You know, so as much as possible, as leaders and people who are all over the place, make sure that you are where it's really necessary you should be. The rest of the things, you can develop people around you. And if you treat people well, they will take care of your things when you are not there, like she said.
Yeah. Thank you, doctor. So how old are your kids?
Okay, so I have 11 and
9,
and then
5, 6,
7.
7.
Yep.
So 7, 9, 11.
And I want to have more because I like,
because of the cocoa farm.
you know I'm the fourth born of my mom.
Right.
If my mother would have given birth to only 3,
you wouldn't have come on earth.
So,
so you want more.
So I can open school. I can do everything with my.
So how many? Like you want about 3 more, 4 more?
Let's say if I add like 4 to the
3,
yeah,
you get about 7.
Nice. And then also I'll adopt other kids also. So maximum 10 will be fine.
10 will be fine. 10.
I want God bless me because back in the days, Abraham and stuff, they had a big family and God blesses them because.
Is that why you are going into farming?
Yeah. You know, my dad was a cocoa farmer and still, and my grandfather was also, and my mom, like my family members, everybody have a cocoa farm.
Oh, so it's like
yeah, so
it's like
it's in the family. So
but are you training your children to also learn how to sing?
yeah, I think there's one in them that loves singing, but the others, they love listening to my songs. They know my songs, how to sing them, but they don't have the voice now. I don't know, maybe when they grow up, I'll figure out if they have the voice. So I'm just waiting for them to grow a little for me to know.
You too.
But still, they know everything about social media. They know what you have to wear, where you're going. When you wear this, they will ask me, "Blessing, where are you going?" So I'm going. Like, the dressing is low. Wear this way.
Muscle kakra, muscle.
They will go and take. They will go and choose a wig for you, and they choose
wow,
a shoe
they
for
are
you
girls.
to match. Boys.
Oh wow.
To match your dress and stuff. So it's like they have that thing inside. So I'm just waiting when they grow.
When they grow.
Maybe
they're all boys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So possibly the other 4 will be girls.
I'm praying so I have more girls, more boys. You know, I want to be a mother of many children. Like, it feels good.
There is one thing there is one thing that I wanted to ask you last week, but since we are now relating it to our real life situation, is it good to wear a smile even when you are going through stress? Dr. Arthur?
I don't think there's anything wrong, but make sure that after the smile you feel better. You know, smiling is also healing in itself. Those of us who smile a lot, it's good. We don't age quickly.
Yeah,
so
true.
those are always frowning, they age quickly. So I think it's good to smile, but make sure that after you smile, you are
find
healed,
solution to whatever is causing you within, so it doesn't eat you up. So Joyce, now you're a single parent. So how are you coping with the pressure out there as a single person and also your children? There are 2 questions I have for you.
Okay.
So first of all, how are you coping with a single situation?
Okay. It's cool. It's very cool.
Are people worrying you?
And then one corner there, you get people who admire you, and they will say, "Oh."
Are they admiring you, or they are just disturbing?
Some they will come like that way, but they have their,
intentions.
Yes. But you see, since I've been there and I would say it did not work for me, I have to take my time at that area. Yes. So I don't talk much about my private life and stuff, but I'm just rebuilding it. When everything gets ready, I'll let my fans and everyone knows how I'm doing it and how I started and stuff. But for now, I'll keep that mute for some time. And then also for coping with my kids, the most beautiful thing that happened to me.
Right.
Yeah. So they helped me go in every time, because when I go out and come home, and then they come and give me a hug, they'll be talking to me, they'll be telling me everything that happened. When we went to school, that, and one of my friends was singing me a song, and blah, blah, they would tell me a lot of things, and I would be happy. So they keep me going every time. So, and then as I was saying, I have people that also helped me to take care of them. So by the grace of God, everything is fine. And I pray for every woman to have a child. If you have kids, when even you go through hard times, when you see them, you feel happy. It makes you happy. So it has been my prayer that those women that are searching for kids, and it has been like their prayer topic, I pray that God will help them and bless them with kids, because like I don't know how to put it.
Doctor, is that also therapeutic?
Oh yes, it helps. Kids are a blessing, and it's every mother's dream to have a child.
Every woman.
And the feeling of wellness, the feeling of love, belonging, the fact that you're taking care of someone is fulfilling, and so that really helps. But before I run away, I want to tell Joyce that there are more people who are for her than against her. right? And she has no idea.
Thank you.
The people who are listening to her and are doing it. So if for nothing at all, because of me, she shouldn't give up.
Because we love you so much.
Thank you
but
so
doctor,
much.
before you leave, just give us an advice on how to cope with stress again as families. And
yes. The first thing is that we should acknowledge that we are human beings and we get tired. We get tired. It's okay to be tired. So all of us should be able to list our stresses.
Right.
The things that is stressful. Cross out the ones that are not necessary.
We should list them. We should list them. You mean we should list them? The things
list all your stresses.
Okay.
And find out whether this one is it really important I get involved, or I can just cross it out. This one to how far can I go with this one? So prioritize your stresses. Cross out the ones that are not necessary and maintain the ones you cannot ignore. Then, like I said earlier, I would engage in regular self-care things. Be positive about life, be thankful, forgive easily, exercise, good nutrition, spending time with the people who care about you, hobbies and those things. So daily activities. Also focusing on you and getting involved in things that is pleasurable for you. That also helps. Then obviously we need to trust God. God makes sense in many ways. Exactly. At some point in life, nothing makes sense apart from God. So the God factor, I think, is very, very important. Because sometimes your status, your money, your friends, your family, they don't make sense. Sometimes even marriage doesn't make sense. If it's not by God, if it's not for God, a lot of things will make sense. So the God factor, I think, is key in many things. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Newman Arthur. You were here with us last week, and today you're on Zoom with us. Thank you so much for the advice and everything that you've given to us. We should list our stresses, the things that we think that makes us stressful, and then we rule them out. We prioritize them. Thank you so much, Doctor. I know you want to run away.
Yeah, I'm running away. But for Joyce, I don't want to run away. But
then stay with us. Stay with us. Okay, thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much. We love how you come out to tell us things, real things that we are able to relate to. Thank you so much. So, Joyce, thank you. Joyce, I'm giving you about maybe 5 minutes. Just tell us about this, your new song.
Okay.
Yeah, and whatever you want to say.
All right.
I'm just giving you.
Okay, so thank you. So for the new one, the new banger, that is banging right now everywhere, every corner. Maybe I'm a correct.
Correct.
Jesus, now correct.
So correct.
So the title of the song is correct.
Okay.
Joy's Blessing featuring King Paluta.
You didn't sing the King Paluta's aspect.
Or see, Asochimbabo. No. Oh, how near Chimbaba. See, see, a humbetu.
Right.
Asochimbabo. Oh, how near Chimbaba susu. Tao kumamyo. Tao dimamyo. Na me se diomo sheshe. Diomo susu. Ebe come back to sender no patututu. Tao kumamyo. Tao dimamyo. Neni minachi obini ho otiboni yeni wachira me wodo wa mama sebi wa shame bo so wa mamene Mungu asi not at all wa yere Mungu mama na beni so ebremu odin wonyani ndaso
wow
titi dia wo ya madi kamfo ugusu ye bima wotwa so tiemfa wasida mobia na you. Okay. Many powers to na you.
Yes, way.
Unchangeable Jesus after you.
Oh, thank you.
Very
so
powerful.
Much.
So you can stream this song.
Thank you.
All the online shops everywhere, YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, wherever
I think
you
your
want.
5 minutes is up.
You can stream it. The name, don't forget, the title is correct. The name is Joyce Blessing featuring Kim Paluta. When you go to YouTube, we are about to hit like 700,000 views in 5 days.
Okay, so the title is correct.
Yep.
Joyce Blessing featuring Kim Paluta.
And you can also use the sound on
Joyce,
TikTok.
the 5 minutes is up.
Yeah, I used 4 minutes to do Kim Paluta's side.
Thank you so much, Joyce. Do you have any advice for your fans on how to manage stress?
Okay, so
Yeah.
what I would tell my fans about stress is that this life is short. So you have to enjoy your life. Don't let anybody stress you. A lot of people, their stress comes from others. What people will say about them. What people will tell you that they will compare you to others. You have to do it this way. Do it the way you can do it and do it better. Don't let anybody put pressure on you. So the stress starts from the pressuring out there. What people they are driving this car. You want to do it. You want to do things that you
are
don't have
about contentment. We should be content.
Exactly. So
okay,
just do it the way you can do it to make yourself happy every time and stay the positive side and pray. That's all. Release everything. Enjoy your life.
Unbreakable.
Only God can stop.
Only God can
stop me.
Okay. I never heard that.
Edrubianka dem.
Wow.
Esu.
At what?
Esu.
So how many? Edrubianka dem. Thank you so much, Joyce Blessing. Beautiful woman with a beautiful voice. We have really enjoyed you today, and Dr. Newman Arthur. So they have given us some real life ways of coping with stress. She has gone through a lot of stressful situations. She's a mother, she's a farmer, businesswoman, a musician, a lot of things. But she tells us how she has managed her stress, and she still looks so beautiful. She's doing well. Her music is out there. And Doctor has also told us how to manage with stress. We should itemize the stress, things that we think that is creating stressful situations for us, and then you prioritize. If you think that is not important, just rule them out. So we have learned a lot from Joyce and Dr. Newman Arthur, who is a clinical psychologist, a consultant, and a medical director at UPSA Medical Directorate. Thank you so much, Joyce, and thank you all for having me. Keep smiling. Doctor said we should keep smiling because it's therapeutic. It's also a form of anti-aging. So keep smiling and exercise, eat well, and live healthy. Life is short. So we shall meet next week. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.